Hello, I am Krishnan Iyer from UAV's IEM program, and I'm going to talk about release plan as a part of Agile project management. Here is an interesting comic strip from Dilbert which I stumbled upon. Before talking about release plan and what it is necessary to understand some of the prerequisites for the release plan. First, it is necessary to identify the project sponsor, product owner, project key stakeholders, and project team members. Then we need to get the user stories from each of the project stakeholders. A user story is a set questionnaire used to identify the user, action, and required result. It is usually in the form of, as a user type, I want to do some action so that I get the desired result. It's like filling in the blanks for the user type, do some action, and the desired result. We should get as many user stories from the stakeholders as possible. Once we gather all the user stories from all the key stakeholders, then a planning poker game can be played by all the project team members to assign points based on complexity to each of the user story. Each team member assigns points and we derive at the average estimate. After getting the results of the planning poker game, the product owner must assign the Moscow analysis to each of the story points. So a M, S, C, or W can be assigned based on whether the user story is a must, should, could, or a want. Once these are assigned, you can give a value of 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the must, should, could, and want respectively. Then you multiply the estimate for each story point with the Moscow value to get the priority for the story points and sort the results in ascending order of priority. Here is an example of a planning poker game results for our project combined with Moscow analysis, which is sorted by the priority. As you can see, all the must, should, and could are at the top, pushing the wants to the bottom of priority list. Release planning is the process of transforming a project vision into a product backlog. A release plan is a visible and estimated product backlog itself, overlaid with the measured team velocity. It provides visual controls and a roadmap with predictable release points or sprints. Team velocity is the speed at which the team can complete or deliver the story points. Release plans contain a goal for each sprint to say what will be accomplished during a sprint. The sprint goal gives the team some flexibility regarding the functionality implemented within the sprint. Once we lay out all the user stories and its associated priority based on the team velocity and points required to complete each user story, we can come up with how many sprints it will take to complete all user stories. Then decide how many story points will be covered in each sprint and create a release plan. In the release plan, we can ensure that we cover most of the must, should, and coulds, and if possible, include the wants. In this example, which was done as a part of our project, it was decided that based on all the user stories, it will be a 2.5-month project. Each sprint will be done in 2-week increments, and the sprint will cover 14 story points. Each of the stories were assigned story points, and the velocity was calculated at 14 story points per sprint. That concludes a brief introduction about release plan in Agile project management. Thank you and have a wonderful day.